What up? It's your boy Harvey, and I think that's gonna be the last time you're gonna hear that. So yeah, if you read the title, I'm leaving YouTube. I've had enough. Been doing YouTube for 4 years and what? Only 75 subscribers? Really? So yeah, it's over. Hanging up the boots to YouTube, and here's why. The last video I made was about 2 months ago now. It was about addressing COVID-19 and all that stuff. And I also talked about my boxing career. That, at this point in time, is over as well. I'm seriously thinking about hanging up the gloves. What am I, professional boxer? But yeah, have I even won a proper fight? No, not really. The first fight I didn't really win. It was kind of a fluke. Second fight, got my ass whooped. Literally, I got my ass whooped. Like, there's no easy way of saying that. If you watch the second fight that I had with David, I got my ass whooped. And I know he did an illegal knockdown to the back of my head, but you know, he still won by points, because even though he lost some points doing that, he still won because he was just that good. So yeah, and YouTube is just not me anymore. And there's so many other upcoming YouTubers who are just gaining subscribers like instantly, just like that, and I'm just being left in the dust. So even though out of the people I know, I've been doing YouTube for the longest, but I have the less amount of subscribers. So it just is what it is. It's one of them things where something happened and it was good for a few years. There was one point, I think it was in the middle of 2018, I had the most subscribers out of nearly everyone. Everyone I knew, everyone who did YouTube at my school and at that, I was one of the best. But then 2019, I kind of hit a slope. 2019 was where I didn't really know what to do. I did a few YouTube videos here and then, and like, it was late 2019, or was it early 2020? I can't remember. Late 2019 or early 2020 is where I decided to do boxing. So yeah, it started off with me and my mate Harry boxing on a trampoline. Well, I say mate, me and Harry aren't mates anymore, but I wish him all the best. If you're watching this, I hope you're doing good. So yeah, I think I should address that, to be honest now, because it's going to be my last video, so I might as well address everything. So yeah, I've cut a lot of people out of my life, which I don't know why, I just did, mostly because I got snaked out by some people, but that is what it is. But I've actually been doing alright. Like, my mental health and my depression is actually getting kind of better. Like, I'm actually starting to, you know, I'm not saying I'm not depressed anymore, because I very much am. But I think it's, compared to 2018 to 2019, like 2019 is where my depression just was just bad. Like, and I did very much have suicidal thoughts and all of that stuff. Like, that's not hard for me to say. Like, I straight up just did. But coming to 2020, I don't know. Since the 29 compared to 2019, 2020, I've been so much happier. I don't know what happened. Nothing even good happened. I just became so much happier. Not to say that I'm not depressed anymore, because people that still hang out with me or still talk to me, they know that I'm still depressed. My close friends, well, I don't really have a lot of close friends anymore, but I have like 2 people that are just my go-tos. So yeah, this is my last video I'm gonna make, because I've just been left in the dust. 4 years with only 25 subscribers. Like, that's not good. It's just not. And yeah, my boxing career, that's all done now. I don't even want to fight again. Like, I don't even want to fight again, because I'm just, once you lose once, or technically twice I did, once you lose once, the fear of always losing is always going to be there. And in the second fight with David, I'm going to admit, I was scared to get hit. I didn't train for the second fight. It happened out of nowhere. I didn't have no training time. That which I'm not using that as an excuse to why I lost. I'm just saying I had no training time. So I had no training time coming into the fight, and I was so scared to get hit. I know people saw I got hit bad. Like David was landing so many combos on me. He was just doing so much damage to me, and I just sit there and took it. Obviously, I had my moments like I did barely anything. Let's be honest, I didn't really do much. I think compared to the first fight and compared to the second fight, I think the first fight was where I trained bare. Ask like people I know, ask like the people who I used to hang out with. On the first fight, I trained bare. Like there was nothing stopping me from training because I took this seriously. But with the second fight, I sort of winged it. I didn't really was prepared enough for it. So yeah, I lost. And David, if you're watching this, I'm giving you 100% permission to continue the boxing series. Like that's handed down to you now. So if David's gonna make a channel and do it, or if he's gonna like do it with someone else, that's up to him. But David, you're watching this. If you're watching this, you have full control over the boxing series now. I'm done. And if Joshua, my good mate, I actually missed the guy. I'm gonna see you in September, bro. I miss you. If you're watching this as well, Joshua, the fight's off. I don't want to fight, man. If yeah, I just don't want to fight anymore. The fear of losing is just too bad now. Where I'm just scared to lose. There's always that fear of getting your ass whooped in front of people or just losing in front of people, and it's just shit. I know. Surprisingly, when I lost in the second fight, no one made fun of me. No one really made fun of me that much. Everyone was actually fairly supportive of my fight with David. Everyone was very, very supportive. So yeah, I didn't really get made fun of, or like I never got criticised after the second fight. A lot of people just was like, listen, you didn't train, you did well for someone that didn't train. Which, yes, and I'm going to address the punches that I threw in the second fight. Oh, the punches were bad. I threw like this. Like this. These were the type of punches that I was throwing. You know that's why? I was nervous. I was nervous to throw. What this was, I tried to do an overhand. So overhand straight to like the right to his skull. And that would have knocked him down. If I would have done an overhand like that, that would have fucked him up. But I got too scared and I fell under pressure and I just started throwing like that. Trying to do an overhand, but it didn't work, and I ended up just throwing like that. Which is just like, what is that? Oh, I looked back at the fight and I was like, I would have done so much better now. But you know, it is what it is. I shook a massive L, like to late 2019 to current 2020. I've been feeling so bad about myself. Like I'm not happy with the way I am. I'm not happy with the way I look. I'm not happy with the way just my life is heading right now. I'm not a happy person right now. But when I'm around like certain people, if I go somewhere, I try to put on a fake smile, which works most of the time. But my close friends see through it, which is actually surprising. Like the people that I talk to now, overall, they really motivate me. They're 100%. They motivate me to my core. Like they try to get me going, and like, oh, we put the gloves back on, keep going. I'm just like, I can't, man. I'm done. I was speaking to one of my close friends the other day, and he was like, bro, if boxing doesn't work for you, try something else. And he recommended MMA. And I was like, if I get my ass whooped in boxing, think what's going to happen to me in MMA? I'm going to get a roundhouse kick to the head and I'll be done. So yeah, I don't think any sport is up for me right now. And especially, look at me, I'm overweight. Like, any sport I'm going to try now, I'm going to be at a disadvantage. And a lot of people say, why don't you go back to rugby? Me, I'm retired from rugby. I played rugby for about a year and then it wasn't for me. So I didn't want to. anymore. So I'm not technically retired. I just quit basically. So yeah, it's just a rundown of everything that happened, and yeah, me including my relationship game. I've been single now for about half a year. I've been single since like, when was it? It was like November. It was like November-ish, October, November, around there, to now. Was it July now? Jeez, 2020 is going fast. To now being July, so that's like half a year. So I've been single for a while, and you know what? Single life ain't that bad. Like, you have freedom in a sense, but overall I do miss it. I do miss having that connection with someone, that sort of connection. I know people know what I'm on about. But yeah, this is a video of me quitting YouTube. I literally thought about this for a month straight. Like, I'm not the type of person who just puts on a happy smile and acts like everything's okay. I'm the type of person that just says it how it is. I don't know if I said that right. I'm just the type of person that just says it how it is, basically. So I'm not going to put on a fake smile and keep doing YouTube videos like everything's okay in my life. Because it's just not. I'm just not really in the best mindset right now. And I haven't been for quite a while. But you know, it is what it is, and I'll obviously be doing updates on me, my life, my personal life, on my Instagram and Snapchat. If you guys are subscribed and you don't follow me on my social medias, if you guys, even if I quit YouTube now, if you guys still want to keep up to date with me, if you want to go like follow me on Instagram and Snapchat, if you want to go keep an eye on me. But yeah, this is my video, quitting YouTube. It's been a good run. It's overall been a good run. But yeah, I wish like everyone who's still doing YouTube now, I wish them the best of luck. Like, keep doing what you're doing, keep pushing forward. Me, I just decided to stop. I just don't want to do it anymore. It's not really what I have on my mind. So yeah, my YouTube career as of now is over. I'm done. Now the question is, will I come back to YouTube when I'm like older, when I'm like, what, 17, 18 to 19? Will I come back when I'm a bit older? As of this moment, no. That's a big no. Yeah, I'm not gonna delete all my videos because I'm still gonna watch them for like old flashbacks, and if you guys wanna watch them for like nostalgia, you guys can go ahead and watch them. But yeah, and my boxing career's over. I technically had 3 fights. Well, I technically had 1 spar and 2 fights. I had a spar with Harry on a trampoline, it was good at the time. Like, both me and Harry at that time, we did not know how to box. We did not have a clue. But then, let me try and remember. I think it was uncle. Harry's uncle, I think. I cannot remember. Harry's uncle is a semi-pro boxer. He might be pro now, I don't know. But yeah, at the time he was a semi-pro boxer. And Harry started to get like really into boxing. And then one day I was at his house. We wasn't planning to do it. We were just sitting down having some chicken chop. And we were watching boxing. We were watching the first KSI and Logan Paul fight. We were watching the first one. And Harry was like, do you think we'd ever get to that position of, you know, boxing in front of a crowd and having such positive feedback, having the crowd shouting your name? And it's literally just like, I don't think I'll ever get to that. Like, I ain't planning to box in the bloody O2 Arena on Madison Square Garden. Like, what the fuck? I ain't planning to become a professional boxer, to travel and box in all these places. That's just not me. But yeah, I don't know if Harry's still continuing doing boxing. Like, he might even be a fucking beast now. I don't even know. But yeah, as of this moment, my boxing career is over. But yeah, back to the story of me and Harry. He said, you know what? I have gloves. Do you want to like test it out? Do you want to see what it's like? And I was like, yeah, sure. So I was like, you know what? I have my camera with me. Why not? I just post it on YouTube. So yeah, I know in the title I said it was a boxing match. It wasn't a boxing match. It was a spar. at that point. But at the time, I didn't even know what a spa was. So yeah, me and Harry boxed on a trampoline with absolutely zero boxing experience, pretty much. And then both me and Harry got better. And then I called out David, he accepted, and then all of that happened. Harry was actually meant to box. He was meant to box Ralphie, but there was some like personal difficulties, and it just didn't happen. But yeah, I don't know if he's gonna continue boxing. But as of I'm not. I'm done. Like I've hanged up my gloves. So yeah, I'm probably done with boxing and YouTube and pretty much everything else in my life. But yeah, how long has this video gone on for? It's gone on for about, what, nearly 16 minutes now. I think that was my rundown of most things. So yeah. So yeah, I'm quitting YouTube. I know a lot when some people like quit something, they try to act sad and stuff like that. I'm not a clickbaiter. I'm not someone who does that. So yeah, don't know what else to say. Uh, this will be the last time you're seeing me on YouTube, or when you're watching this will be the last recent video of me. So thank you guys for sticking around, for subscribing, for liking all my videos. I really appreciate it. But 4 years, 75 subscribers, not really that good of a YouTube channel. So you know what, guys, I'll see you later. Thank you guys so much for sticking around with me for 4 years. I appreciate it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, guys.